Yo, Feggy. Bayabuza, utheni ngithanda ubumnandi. Khule ngenayo notata, khule ngenayo nomama.
For the culture, by the culture. This is Sonobile Lutango with Creatives Are All Pushing, a podcast aimed at shining light on the creative realm in Cape Town, South Africa, and beyond. This is episode 3. I'd like to give a big shout out to the cast, the people that are always supporting us, making sure that we push the vision, we push the podcast. I don't do it alone. I'm with my nigga here. Oh, sorry for the... I'm with my friend Siviolis, Sivenatimona. How are you feeling, my guy?
I'm feeling good, man. As you said that, I am Sivenatimona, by the way, from East London, currently living right here in Cape Town. We are here as creatives are all pushing. Hey, bro, I'm feeling good, man. It's just that, Cape Town cold, and also coming this side, I was playing around with music, listening to Playboy Cardi Dilate, felt like energetic man. Amongst the citizens of Cape Town, you know what I mean? Yeah, and also just ripped out, man, just a killer speed for today. Remember this thing, this shoe, I bought it last year, and I've been wearing this shoe since then. So it's been a couple. You know what I mean? It's been my comfy shoe ever since then. Yeah, man. Otherwise, how you doing, bro?
Today's one of those days, man, when I don't feel shit. I don't know how I'm feeling, but we're out here and coming to it the camouflage way.
Sure.
The battery is battery.
What is the conversation? What is the conversation? I heard that there was freshers on this weekend, past weekend.
Oh.
What was happening?
Yeah, I heard it. Now I also heard it from other people talking about it. But said we go to freshers the weekend.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
It didn't make so much noise to me.
Okay.
I missed it.
Yeah.
One of the people saying, "Cool, how was it?"
There's a guys in the Rands
where
I'm living. They were talking about this freshers thing. One guy said to me that I'm leaving, bro, because there's jelly on that side.
They have jelly?
Yeah, they have jelly
yeah.
there, so they had to go to that side to see jelly. And also there was this situation of Tuli. To see the what was the conversation really like? Because I've never saw the story about it. What was the conversation?
I think they booked Tuli. They put Tuli on the poster as a headlining act alongside Soul and the other guys.
Okay.
Tuli was meant to perform, but she later pulled out because I saw on her Insta story she put the poster up saying she won't be performing at UCT. Kanti, she's not even paying attention that this is Cput.
Crazy.
But the freshers went on with or without her. The people pulled up even though it was raining.
Yeah.
And so I chose not to pull up because they were not considered of the weather, man.
True.
And it's the 8th month of this year.
Yeah.
Second semester, they're still making freshers.
Ooh.
What do you think about freshers party? Are they still relevant?
I don't think so. I don't think they are relevant as for the fact that COVID-19 hit us at that time. Because also if you think about COVID-19, it has changed a lot of things. There were regulations, and those regulations made us to adapt to those regulations to a point that even to this day, there are still people who still feel like they are still on 2020 by the time COVID-19 just hit up, So for other events like freshers, it's not a big deal anymore because people are not really out there anymore, going in groups, and also during this time of the year, it's raining, it's cold in Cape Town, and also students are busy preparing for exams, so it's not their thing for now. But there are still students who will go out because they just want to have fun. First years, they want to feel like they are part of Cput, they are part of varsity life. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But other than that, I've never been there before, and I don't think I'll be there.
But I saw the videos online, dog,
Yeah.
Of the past freshers. I think it was in 2013. The videos were up on YouTube.
Yeah.
It was a mass. People are rocking hard. But in the recent years,
things
kept on
change.
declining. Even the lineups, dog, they don't bring A-listers no more. It's like the local guys. I support local, you know I'm a big fan of local.
Yeah.
And by the way, speaking of local, what's like your favorite brand in the cup?
I would say Art Club.
A club, my friends.
Especially with the socks. Cool socks, bro. Cool socks. Especially ladies when they wear those socks with the loafers.
They came through,
bro. And also like what are the pieces? The hoodies, they have sweaters, especially the sweaters. The blue sweater.
The Ricky sweater.
Cool sweat, bro. That says Art Club, yeah. Even the t-shirt, like the painted t-shirt. That's dope, bro. That's dope. And the other one, I would say Broke. Broke is cool, bro. It's cool, bro.
What they're doing with the clubhouse.
Crazy, bro. And what I like about Broke is those tracksuits. They constantly evolving, coming with different.
The mafiosos.
Yeah, coming with different materials, man. Just to play around with the material and also like just bring it in as if like it's still the same thing, but with different materials.
Upscale,
bro.
I mean.
And
and also the family, man. The family at Ibn.
Yeah. Even.
That's like my favorite brand, by the way. Right now, currently,
sure.
I'm still saving up to cop me some. Because they don't come cheap.
Hey, bro. True, man. True. But by the way, like you can get a piece there, man. It's not that expensive compared to other brands.
But
what I mean.
You know, most expensive taste. I don't want to pick something.
I
want the biggest piece somewhere. I need the team, man.
I feel you, bro.
The 330 MSG. I need that one. Still saving up for that shit.
So cool.
I'm like, what do you think of like the pricing of the streetwear brands? Because a nigga would be starting up, like basically selling t-shirts, but the price would be so steep.
I think also it's those prices like are high because of the materials they get. For instance, you know that there are people who will invest in the quality, especially like remember the guys like we went to even they invest on it
and the feel of it.
You know what I mean?
get
like the quality, the cotton. So now buying those materials is very expensive. And also like manufacturing those materials by your own, having your own staff, doing those t-shirts on your own, then it needs now to have that certain price so that it can meet the requirement of the workers who are doing now the manufacturing and everything, the printing, everything, you know what I mean?
Plus,
that's why
people don't look at the labor behind it. They just see the final product.
And then they think that the final product should be this price because also it's not on that pedestal of bigger brands in the world, you know what I mean? But I think it's very important to support those local brands that have those prices so that those brands might grow and become bigger also. You know,
and they're supporting the communities too.
You see, that's the main thing like for the brands like to have those prices because materials are expensive, the labor behind it is expensive. So there's so much that is invested within that, and also like marketing the thing to the people. There's so much, bro. So that's why like, the prices are so high sometimes. You know what I mean?
But other niggas are just playing. Other niggas are just playing. Just cop the tee, a plain white tee, just print it and say like it's like 400. Say fuck you, bro. Don't play around here. Don't play around here.
Man. So yeah, it's one of those things that are happening like with local brands. It's
and like
because of that.
How is the scene in terms of music and us also as the clients, the people that are purchasing the music, the support that we give the artist, the local artist, how is the support?
I wouldn't say like we are purchasing like music like in this day and age.
But like we are pulling up at events.
Yeah. Besides that, like as I'm saying that, I don't think like we are purchasing music in nowadays. And if I support that, I would say people they do support artists by pull upping on the events. They don't really buy music. They stream music. Sometimes not really like streaming now. People will parade music because that's the main. That's the main thing that is happening like since way back and still happening to this day. But you know also like as varsity students, we would want now to have like a certain level and then you subscribe now with Spotify Spotify, Apple Music.
Don't drop the name. Don't
You know
drop
what
the
I mean?
name.
So yeah.
But the green app.
Yeah.
You get the green app.
So those are the things that are happening, bro. Yeah. So people now they support artists by going to the events if the artist is booked. And for the most part, artists are not really booked that much. Especially like if ever you don't have the prominence of other figure on a certain stage. Like for instance, if you see the scene right now, the prominence is on the piano side.
Sure.
And the guys that are doing the piano, even if like you're not known like by every South African.
But as long as you can make the people dance,
you know what I mean?
You're
getting the bookings. So that's the situation that is happening right now. As for hip hop is still moving, bro. It's a movement, man. It'll always be the movement that's gonna move and constantly evolve.
We've always been the underdogs. Like
Yeah.
in hip hop, it's like a competitive sport. You always have to like prove yourself. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. I mean, it's always been like that, dog. And I kind of like the hip hop cats locally.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about local, I'm talking about the Western Cape and the Eastern Cape.
Sure.
That's where my
That's
local is.
Yeah.
I feel like us as the communities, we don't fully support them. Even if they get the bookings, there will still be like about the criticism that like, why are you putting them on the poster? We don't want to listen to them.
Yeah.
But like they're also pushing their craft in some type of way.
Because also like those guys now that are big in those pedestals, they at like for the guys like Nasty and all of those guys, they started from
they also started coming up.
They're still coming up from KZN, going up to be one of the biggest in South Africa. So for now, to make that star that is coming from Eastern Cape or even right here in Western Cape, Cape Town, for that star to rise and be big, it's us who's gonna make that star to go up and up and up and up. And by supporting them, making sure that when they are booked, we are there to congratulate them, to give them the hype that the music is going up, you know what I mean?
Keep pushing.
Yeah, and also like critique them in the right way, constructive criticism, telling them that this is what we want now. This is not what the thing that you are doing right now. It's not all right. Change there and there and there and there, and then from there, that's where the artist will draw. Rather than just bashing an artist, thinking that this artist will draw, and the artist now feels like everything is it's not falling into place right now. Like I'm losing everything. You know what I mean? So those are the situations we face, and I think as citizens, I think also even in the communities we are living in, I think it's best for us to talk with those artists and give them the platform to go further. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's my main thing about artists who are coming up from where we're coming from.
Speaking of gigs and events, like what's like your favorite place to gig at, or maybe club at?
Yeah. I wouldn't say like I have favorite places, because also like as I've said before, like as friends, I'm not.
You don't like stepping out, sure.
Yeah, I don't like to go out in those spaces where there's big crowds. I don't like that, bro. I think for me, I like spaces where I can just watch and just chill.
You just want to play with the cool kids.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not the type of guys like who wanna be inside, man, just bumping and bumping and bumping. But growing up, we had those type of things, like we were doing those things. We were playing around, you know what I mean? But as you grow with a person, you can see that, you never liked these things. It's just that it was the influence of friends. You just wanted to be part of your friends, going out with them and all those things. But as an individual now, sitting on your own, you think, this is not me, man. I don't like these things. The only things that I like for me is just to chill. So I wouldn't say I have, man. I don't have. What about you?
Yeah, more like the influence of friends. They tend to you acquire those traits to an extent that even if your friends are still not with you anymore, the traits are still with you.
True.
So like groove to me is something I also don't like going out. As I'm a student, I don't have a lot of money. But when I do go out, I make sure I stop by the clubhouse.
Sure.
Chill with the cool kids.
Okay.
if ever I'm not at Clubhouse, I think it's 53 Whale Street, ne?
Okay.
Clubhouse.
Yeah.
If ever I'm not there,
It's Wade Street.
It's Whale Street, Whale Street. Yeah.
Whale Street.
If ever I'm not there, I'll be at the waiting room.
Sure.
Or Woodstock, or Biscuit Mill.
Okay.
That's a nice spot to chill at.
Okay.
Plus you meet a lot of good people. You network.
Okay.
Away.
Okay.
And like, I'm a medicinal herb smoke. So I tend to go to those places where they sell cannabis, chill there, just
have a
stuck at J.
Sure. What was the place we went to last year? The town.
I forgot its name, but it's on Long Street. It's on Long Street.
Okay, sure. Chill spot.
It's a natural sport. It's a natural sport.
Big time.
How do you feel about local festivals?
Local festivals, man, they bring the energy. They bring the energy within the people. They make people feel like they want to be part of this sort of movement, the conversation. Because if you're talking about festival, you know that festival is going to be popping on Insta, TikTok,
everywhere,
bro. And you want to be part of that conversation. So now the local festivals, man, they make people want to be together and go to those places, enjoy themselves, come with swag and be man. So festivals are a very important, big thing that is playing much bigger role on us.
I've never been to a festival, but if ever I were to go to a festival, to me it will feel like I'm experiencing Coachella.
Yeah, bro.
There's a lot of people, big stage, and it's not only one stage. There's like stages.
Crazy. I don't know. Also, man, like, there's a difference between carnival or festival?
I think they're kind of like a carnival. It's all gender. Check it out, please.
Yeah.
But like to me, a carnival seems like they do host carnivals, man. Carnival to me is like all age inclusive. You can still bump into a child to carnival on the merry-go-rounds. They playing there. But like a festival, it's alcohol consumption.
It's an annual festival.
A carnival. It's an annual festival. Yeah.
Annual. And then the festival.
How is like the what are the grading category of a festival? Alcohol. Or there's a variety of festivals.
Is a day or a period of celebration.
It's a festival.
Day or a period of celebration.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's the difference in between. So a carnival, it's celebrated annually, meaning that maybe like let's say during June or during December.
Sure.
So that's carnival. And then a festival, it's celebrated even on December, just like for that day or a period of time.
Like
I would say also Rocking the Daisies would be the festival.
It's a festival, a proper festival.
Yeah. So
and shout out to Rands Cape Town. They're also hosting their first, I think it's called their first annual festival.
Oh.
It will be called Rands Holiday. Rands Holiday. Can you please check that out? And just tell the people more about it.
Crazy, let me check.
If you know that's one festival I'm looking forward to. I won't be present. I'd love to be present, by the way. But like say in terms of the coins, you need to get the coins up.
Yeah.
Sometimes like you don't have to be there.
Okay.
At first, like get the coins. There's no need to. It's a Pinenze Money Festival.
Sure.
It's a yearly thing.
Sure.
If ever Vumi Lonyaka, like let's try again next year. Sure.
True.
Get the coins, grand.
Yeah.
But don't need to get yourself in debt, dog, over a festival.
And there are a lot of people like who are doing that. There are a lot of people who are doing that, man. Like,
getting in debt.
Wanna go out just because of like a festival that's gonna come back again. Nah, bro.
Relax.
And you are a student for putting pressure on yourself about certain things that you can't reach for now. Because also you need to think that there will be a time when you will work and you will go to those places because now you have your own money. You're not depending on anyone about money, and you would go there and you know that I have this savings, can go to these places now rather than just having now debts because of certain things that are too little.
And it's not the perfect time. It's all God's plans. It's God's timing. There's no need to pace things. Just take it slow. Just take it slow.
Cool.
Take it slow.
Take it slow every time. What's the other conversation?
The other conversation would be about the representation of Xhosa, of the Xhosa people in commercial media. Commercial media including like radio, TV, news and politics, and film.
Oh, by the way, the holiday, it's
The Rands holiday.
the Rands holiday. It's on the 29th November, 30th November, 1st December 2024.
A good time to party. It's a good time to party.
It's called the Promised Land.
The Promised Land.
Yeah, Brian Gunner's Road, Paarl.
It's in Paarl.
Yeah, it's in Paarl, bro. It's in Paarl. So, yeah.
And shout out to Damshai, like he's doing good. He just bought the place that is hosting the
event.
The festival.
Yeah.
He owns the place and it's black. It's a black guy, Joe, from Ekasi.
That's crazy, bro. As you were saying, continue, bro.
The representation of the Xhosa people in South Africa media has been evolving.
Yeah.
Reflecting both the historical marginalization of indigenous cultures and the increasing efforts to promote diversity and inclusivity.
What are your thoughts about that as you say so?
My thoughts about that is like I feel like we are not fully represented in Manelo. Yes, in radio we have our own station, broadcasting to our people. But like in terms of TV and film, we are not that much represented, other than compared to other tribes or other people of South Africa. Like we are the second biggest. We are the second biggest tribe up in Mzansi. But it has only been now that we finally got our first soapy opera on live TV, on national TV. Igqibeka the Empire just launched, I think, like 2 years ago. That's like 2 years ago, sure. And it received a backlash from the media, like nabantu bethu. Then it pains me, man. Like, but I say there was a backlash around Igqibeka the Empire from our own people, dog. There are standards that is like ebekwe phambi media, but say funeka ubenje. Our people were stating that and going back say
there's one friend that I have and we were speaking about some sort of like this thing of representation of us. And he said to me that for Gqibeka, for instance, like Gqibeka, is that Gqibeka didn't produce like the right content at that moment, like the storyline and everything. People didn't resonate with it at that moment, and then the writer had to do better to make sure that the audience is engaging with the content they are producing. So that was the main reason. Because also my friend also is really tapped into the media stuff. He watches the soapies and everything. So he saw that people were bashing that thing because the content at that moment when it started, it wasn't resonating with the people. So the writer had to do better and improve the program.
I mean, I get his point, like he's making a valid point. Like to me it seemed like since like Gqibeka was the Queen was airing on that specific time, 9 was talking about 9:30.
Okay.
People take Queen, Mrs. Lord had the Queen is here on 161. So Gqibeka the Empire uyangena at that time. Who the Queen had was catering for a lot of people, big numbers, you won't get away. So Gqibeka the Empire is like a Xhosa soapy opera. Abantu obvious bazoyidima in some type of way because they were acting real shit. Abantu way shit like
censored, don't be.
Oh God, like abantu like as a Xhosa people, like nam izikhona izinto bengazazi ngesiXhosa endizifundileyo phaa kuGqibeka.
Sure.
Oh kanti amagama anje abizwa kanje.
Okay.
This is the actual word olisebenzisayo. And in TV too, like abaXhosa akusuba bebengacastwa bebecastwa, but i-representation yabo as Xhosa people bofuna uXhosa anikwe i-role bamaka act isiZulu. Uzomva abantu no, you're not Zulu.
Who's that?
not to name drop, but like baninzi man abantu bebezinika i-character bamba like maba-actor isiZulu. For example, uSisphetiphethi khona bephaka the Queen.
Okay.
But before the Queen, bezikhona amanye bezenza le-Connie Ferguson's films.
Sure.
Ne-Ferguson films. Bikhona nge-production bebeyenzile. Waye-act isiZulu pha.
Okay.
Waye-actor as
I wouldn't speak on
like,
that because for me also I'm not the type of guy like who likes to watch soapies that much. So I wouldn't know about that. I usually watch soapies there and there. I'm not really into that. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, your point is valid.
But like, bakhona like they are represented, but I feel like despite the progress, man, and the challenges you won't get like by face life, but I still feel like the Xhosa people need to be represented more and more of them.
I feel you, bro. But for me, I think for me, they were represented, and they are still represented. They have been shown love for quite a while. There are people who've succeeded in this space of media, entertainment. You know what I mean? And for me, I think man, they have been represented. They have been represented. There's so much, man. That the Xhosa people also did. Same as Zulu. Same as other tribes.
Like, but I feel like
representation for everyone.
In terms of film and storytelling, but our stories are not told ngendlela grand. There's misrepresentation. Like film as for the name Ineba.
Sure.
There were cultural sensitivities.
Okay.
Misrepresentation of Xhosa cultures. Yonke la beyiportrayba live on national TV on TV.
Okay.
I feel like hence why I was raising the point.
Sure.
Plus.
Yeah.
Plus
Okay.
Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah,
sure.
Because like we also like never knew like the heroes like.
Like
exactly.
But
there's
like
not much like publication about the Xhosa tribe. And
sure.
It's a big like cultural. It's a big culture in South Africa, and they're also like I believe the second like largest.
It's the second largest tribe in Mzansi, but there's less documentation of it.
Yeah.
There were Xhosa 8 wars, but no way.
Okay.
Ndikhula, I learned about Ushaka Zulu, Eskela.
Sure.
Even the curriculum, in favor like the other tribes, Nezinyabantu.
Okay.
But like our own representation, Mandela was the president, a Xhosa president. But like I'm way, Mandela was the president. But like I feel like he didn't do much to raise his own people because the Eastern Cape is so good, but never Xhosa, maybe the president. Make it make sense.
I don't know. I wouldn't speak on that, bro. Because I grew up when Mandela was in his, like in his dying years. So I don't know nothing about Mandela.
Like it's not even about Mandela, because he was not only Xhosa guy, public politics. There were also Governor Tabombeki, there were all other people too, but I can't go it's about representation. Isixhosa, preserving Isixhosa. But there were many people that paved the way, Abayishanile light kwisixhosa, in broadcasting,
the poets.
Sure, they played their part. Sure, big shout out to them. But after what's happening?
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Sure.
Feel you, man. What's the other conversation? Do we have anything to say?
I think we chop.
Yeah. What do you say, my brother? Is there
something
anything you want to say?
Nah, like speaking on that, like the representation, that is what really touched me. And also, like in the middle space, because of people starting from music, not like there are not like many Xhosa kids that we know, or of course the likes of Ifani, they came in the game, but I won't say like they brought like so much talent with them, like the likes of Big Xhosa, they came like and then they fell off. It's not like in the game they don't like stay for too long, cause like I believe they don't like have the.
I'm sure
even that like most people like for example kids then they have like we call it ubumbano, like ubambisana, like once you are on the other side you bring other ones so that you can stay.
Yeah. And you don't see much of them like on JHB, You don't see much of them like the guys that are going on that side. They want the support. They don't get the support they need. I feel you, Bruce.
Like as a younging, anathi didn't have like say is actually Xhosa. Mzambe yazi ngokuba oh is actually Xhosa because like amagama ayafana ngesizulu nesiXhosa.
In closing, what do you want to say, my brother?
What I'd like to say is, what do I like to say? I can go first, dog.
Yeah. What I would like to say is that this is a platform, guys. This platform is for pushing anyone who's coming up in the media space. Anything that you're pushing as a creative, we are here for you guys. We are here to push that further. We are here to enhance that skill of creativity, making sure that people who are on the other side of the city, they can see the movement that is moving, you know what I mean? And also for us, it's not about the numbers. For us, it's all about the impact and making sure that everything that we document it in the right way, in a way that it resonates with people, it informs people, you know what I mean? And also, we're just starting up. We will have mistakes, we'll make mistakes, but one thing for sure I would appreciate is that we would get like comments that critique us in the right way, showing us what we can fix from, and from there, then we'll do better.
We'll do better.
Yeah.
And I'd like to send a big shout out to everyone that has been following us on the social media platforms, on YouTube, showing love, commenting, engaging with us, giving us advice, sharing, spreading the
love, man.
Spreading
even
love.
Our friends, man. Our friends. Shout out to our friends.
Big shout out to the cast. You guys are called the cast, by the way.
Shout out, man, to the friends, to the family. Please, guys, keep on supporting, show love, and make sure that these small platforms they grow, become bigger, so that we can keep on shining the light for the upcoming guys who are coming from where we're coming from, making sure that everything is sorted. It's all love, my brother. Peace out.
Oh, by the way, Kwaka Kumalo at the back of the camera doing his thing.
Sure.